First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Detroit Lions.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They're hot as can be. Winners of 8 of their last 9 games.
I don't know if you'd call this start a surprise exactly, but they've proven that they're going to be able to stand toe-to-toe with anybody.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they come in playing some decent football, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a deep...
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game.
Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Ole Miss.
But when I reviewed last week's game and saw the 4 touchdown passes that he threw, I thought about you during the Turkey Bowl last year.
Yeah,
you guys
right.
had the same stats, except he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award with his.
Well, he got touchdowns. I got picks. I like going back watching the film with you, and we thought it was a good performance in person. Obviously was, but you thought even better on tape. It was really something to watch.
Yeah, what I love was how he spread it around. A lot of people involved in the passing offense. 4 touchdown passes culminated it.
And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Well, they showed a 5-receiver set, had the backfield empty, and lined the running back out to the left. Plenty for the quarterback to process both pre- and post-snap, but he was able to find his man, and it turns into a big play.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 6 there on the first down play. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
Here's Dart. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 11. And it's 3rd.
Now Dart.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
They'll go. Here's Dart.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So here are the Lions now as they get set for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The numbers for Gibbs from last week.
23 carries, 88 yards. Now Goff.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball of the season as they've built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Giants' 4-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Second and goal.
Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Giants offense and receiver Malik Nabers headed onto the field. And he's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, so to no one's surprise, his name sits near the top of the list in terms of most receptions by a wideout this season. Throwing his dart. Going right side, he finds Slayton. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 29-yard line.
He's going to try and take off with it. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Nice pickup. 10 yards and a first down on the keeper.
And the Giants first down. It's a gain of 10.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL.
Aiden Hutchinson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
To throw, dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Lions, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will force his way forward for a yard or two, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Dart. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And the Giants send out their punter now. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. The Lions offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already for just the first quarter of play. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Gone. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Goff. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. 3rd and 20. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. Here now a 3rd and 20. As they've got it as we resume action. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll go with a keeper. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short. Brian Daboll reaching for that challenge flag, and he's going to have the officials review this call. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So winds up a very smart decision to throw the flag. They reset the spot, and now that's a 1st down. Tracy going to get it on 1st down. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Dart. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards on the play. And the Giants.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Play action now. Dart. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Call it a loss of 5. A big sack to bring up 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Lions' 41-yard line.
Here's Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Dart going to look to throw here. He'll find Hodgins there, complete.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
To the air, Dart.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
A shotgun snap for Goff.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Lions at 9-1 on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 more there and another 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Detroit Lions, 1st down.
Goff now looking to throw.
Throw caught by Raymond. 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Here's Goff.
2nd and 4.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
It's a gain of 8.
Now Goff.
This to Laporta, right side.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Goff now to throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down and 20.
From the gun, here's Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
And the Lions,
They'll run with Gibbs.
And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Goff now looks to throw. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now Goff on 3rd and goal. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Bates' kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Robinson's got it.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
First down. An 8-yard pickup.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now a 2nd and 10. To throw now, Dart. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Lions offense and Jahmyr Gibbs headed back onto the field. As we transition into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns. The second half starts with a run by Gibbs.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Back to throw, Goff.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
That's good for the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Gone. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Gain of 11. And the Lions first down.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
Detroit Lions first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
On the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now it's gone. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Here's Goff. Finds Gibbs on a check down.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
13 yards on the play. Brings up third down and
to throw is gone.
Throw over the middle. He finds Williams.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jameson Williams.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes our score 17-0.
Giants nothing.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all.
And it was Jameson Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together.
Looking to throw, Dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Throwing, Dart.
And they set up the screen. That's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
Here's Dart. Now he's going to step up and run.
Partner, it was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. This is brought in at the 21. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the Lions will take over.
The home team's offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards.
Now Goff
going underneath. Gibbs has it.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
On the ground, it's right.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the
to Williams on a jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
It's a loss of 2.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Goff.
That's to the tight end, Laporta.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Here is 3rd and 5. Here's Goff. He's got room at the 30. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 21. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. On the give, here's Gibbs. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
At the 12-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Complete to Wright. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Lions first down. 1st and goal at the 1.
They'll try to run with Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
On the keeper, here's Goff. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
And they'll try to run the option here. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Working out of the gun is that one taken in by Neighbors. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
15 yards. And the Giants first down.
A quick throw out wide caught by Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's another Giants first
Now Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First and 10.
To the air, Dart. And that one complete to Hodgins. From the 31, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Lions' 31-yard line.
Play action. Now Dart. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A 5-yard pass on first down and another 5-yard connection there.
Gain on the play. And the Giants first down.
Dart going to look to throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
And the Giants first down.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
And the Giants
To throw, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Jackson Dart, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Graham Gano on for the extra point. That is good, and that'll make it 20-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Dexter Lawrence finding his way through defensively for the stop. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Goff now looks to throw. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now it's Gibbs. A tough run, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Goff now to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field. Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Bates' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
So now here is Jackson Dart and the Giants.
Down by 16, 2:11 to go. They'll have one play, maybe 2, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Dart.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Throwing his Dart.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
They'll go. Here's Dart.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Throwing now, Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for Detroit, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And now they'll have the short week ahead as they'll host their annual Thanksgiving Day game on Thursday. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Mixon will get it to start the second half.
Now inside the 25, Joe Mixon.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Joe Mixon.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Offense to the line, 2nd down. From the gun, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. Couldn't pull out the win that time, but you can replay this as many times as you need to hit those goals. Offense is set, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Another Patriots 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
A give up the middle to Stevenson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. All right, struggled a little bit. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here's May to the air. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offensive here to start. Up close to the 30. Nice job beating that ultimate team challenge. If you left any stars out there, you offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. He'll throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bengals down by 7. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready?
Throwing to start this game. And his first pass falls incomplete. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Looking in the air here. And his perfect start. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. A 28-yard pickup there. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. And that does it for that challenge. You picked up the victory. Keep things going. There's more out there to overcome. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Oh, he loses the football. And this one belongs to the Buccaneers. Very good. You took on that challenge and picked up the victory. Pick out another. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And he's tackled with a 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Goff on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3rd down. Bucks it in the dime set defensively. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. Jack Fox will kick it away. Great job taking down that ultimate team challenge. Don't relax yet, though. There's always another one to take on.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hiking 18.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
Pack the 6. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Shermar Turner that time on the tackle. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
Buffalo 18, Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw. On the run to the right. Taking off. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready?
They'll start this one out with Hall. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Fails to find his running back. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Here we go. 19 winning.
They give to Hall on the draw. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. So on 4th down, the Jets turn to a fan favorite. It's Thomas Morstead to punt it away. And nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30. All right, you picked up the win. Nicely done. So what's next? The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Now Rattler on the play fake. Hits his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a pocket.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Saints needing 4 points. Titans sending out some nickel coverage here. 3rd down.
Ready.
Back to throw it. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down.
Come on, set. Black. Ready.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Titans make the play that should win them this game. And that is how you take down a challenge, baby.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Newton. That is caught by Hunter. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
1st and 10
come on.
at the 13-yard line.
Viking, H, Panther Street, Panther Street. Let go.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Get it. Steady.
Here's Newton.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. Wow, and he somehow finds the ball amid the blizzard here to make the fair catch. Nice job beating that ultimate team challenge. If you left any stars out there, you can always replay it to pick.
The offense for the Cowboys getting set to go on 1st and 10. Here's Aikman setting to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Aikman. Throwing quickly to Wilson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Aikman will throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hunter. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
And this is incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
Back to throw. And he's got it. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you
On the set. Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. What teamwork, the receiver coming back for the completion. They get 25 on that connection. It's good for a Charger first down.
Another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in! Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Chargers.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Now it's Lawrence. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Bengals get it back in touchback territory. They're going to be at the 20. And that does it for that challenge. You picked up the victory. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Etienne. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Very good. You took on that challenge and picked up the victory. Pick out another. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Now Darnold off the play action. Connects on the crosser. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
And the Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 6.
Play fake. Darnold. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And again, it's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Putting the tight end in motion. 1st and 10. Darnold. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Darnold. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. Looking to throw. It's his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Desperation time here on 4th. This is Cox. That's Cup. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line.
That's another Seahawks.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Seahawks losing by 7.
First down.
The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. Now Darnold tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And now they face 2nd down.
He was covered by Brian Branch.
They look to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down. They kick the running back in motion. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Buying some time left. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Not the result you wanted, but that's okay. You can replay any from the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And they are all the way into that red zone.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Wow, he just gets the shorty to go bottom left, but it is indeed good. Great job taking down that ultimate team challenge. Don't
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Back to the air once more on second down. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Forced out wide, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to grab a late lead.
Ready.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And this will remain a tie ball.
Cougar 19, Mustang 19.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it. A big one here in the 4th quarter. Pickup of 46 yards.
That's about as electric as it gets for the quarterback position. There's just frankly not a lot of guys in the league that are capable of making such a play. You could see when he turned into a runner, there was an extra gear in there, and when he was all said and done, he sets up first and goal.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in
Bronco 80.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case,
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Smith going to keep this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
you know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
The short one, caught by Bowers. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. This brought him out past the 20. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Brian Branch from the secondary in on the tackle. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Under pressure, and they get to him again. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. Fighting him off. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on.
Right to the air to open this one up. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. Headed left, buying time. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Quick slant. He's got Hunter. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Stretch the Eagles. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Go check. Go check. Ready,
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 11 at the 48-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Saints 1st down. Right to the air, here's Goff. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
26-yard line.
It is 3rd and long. Laporta in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. That one caught by Tucker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They try the zone read. It's Smith on the keeper. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss. Work to do. The crowd helping the defense. 3rd down and 9. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. In motion, Besh. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he will score. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown. They'll come up here. 1st and 10. In motion is Myers. A pistol look, and here's Genty. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Play action now. It's Geno. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, they might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. So it'll bring up 4th down. They'll go. Smith. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to 4th. Straight ahead, it's Elliott. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Again, here's Zeke. He's got space inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 11-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. Neighbors in motion. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New York. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy. Casey on first down, and he'll work his way down inside the 40. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle.
Brings up second and 9.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
Oh, and once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again. So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. On 2nd down, Mahomes. Pushed out to his left. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. On 3rd down, Mahomes. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. And here we go, 4th and inches. Now Mahomes. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. They'll run. And tough for defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on him. Taken down after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
They'll drop to throw.
At the 36-yard line.
Flush to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Chiefs. That action. He'll set up to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he... First and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. He runs with it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. They'll throw out of the gun. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down. He'll get that to Wilson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Set, ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to fourth down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be taken at the 13. Congratulations on yet another victory. You can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your
They'll send Worthy in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line. Mahomes going to throw here on third down. He gets that to Brown. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The pressure intensifies for 4th down and 3. Here's Mahomes. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Newton. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. The 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A tremendous run there by the best quarterback to ever do it, Cam Newton. And the Ravens strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Well, they were down 6 at intermission, but they quickly erased that deficit. And, Charles, now they've got a chance to take the lead.
And while being down 6 points, obviously not an insurmountable.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Now start on the ground. It's Ford. Oh, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. Only went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Another one for Ford. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And the pack gets home. They drop him. The Packers take their first time out. The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. Fields this at the 19. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. All right, you picked up the win. Nicely done. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They'll throw to begin this drive. Caught for big yards on the right side. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question.